Hey, I'm Coach Michael Burt, the Super Coach, and welcome to another short episode of Pray Drive, Flip the Switch. As you know, I'm working on book number 17, and that book is about how you activate the pray drive in yourself. Pray drive is an instinct to see something with the eyes, optically, or in the mind, and have the persistence and intensity to pursue it. Pray drive is in an animal, but it is also in a human. There are three components of this pray drive. Has to be activated, which is why being in a coaching program is so critical. It has to have a persistence to it, which is a long obedience in the same direction. And there must be an intensity to it. Think of a cheetah attacking. Think of when I was a basketball coach getting the ball to the midline in 2.3 seconds. There's a veracity. There's an energy. Today we're going to be talking about pray drive in closing. You know, I coach a lot of salespeople. And selling, to me, is about initiating every day, disarming people, locating problems, or presenting opportunities, and pushing people to something in the future, right? That's a formula for selling. I initiate, I disarm, I locate a problem, I offer a solution. But selling is only valuable if you close a person. And closing a person is to bring a person to a decision. The word decide means to kill off. The word close means to bring two things together, to bring something to an end. Just study the definition of words, folks. Most people do not have the pray drive to go for the close. And this is an attacking moment. It's presenting an idea to another person and saying to them, are you ready to get started? What would keep you from doing it right now? It seems like this is what you want to do. It sounds like this is perfect for you. How can I help you if you don't take action, right? And my favorite is I can't help you till you commit, but once you commit, I'm not going to let you fail. It takes a pray drive. And let me tell you what I have seen. It's what's happened to me from time to time is I do an event. Maybe I've exerted a lot of force and energy to get the appointment, to get the meeting, to deliver the goods, and then you're tired. You're fatigued. Life is kind of, beat you up some, and you just don't have the energy to make that final push to go for the close. I was thinking about this weekend when I was doing an event at the Greatness Factory with Cody Askins and doing a meeting, and two young guys come up to me. And they said, we'd like to go to this event with you in Seaside. It's $5,000. And they went home. They thought about it. They came back the next day, and they said, we want to do it. And I pulled out the credit card form, and I said, well, you need to fill this out right now so we can get you signed up in this, right? Like that is a pray drive moment. It's not, well, I'll circle back to you. I can't tell you how many people there's opportunity, but you don't go for the kill. Right now, as I'm thinking about this, there's people out there that would give you money in exchange of your value if you just closed them on something. Right? It's somebody comes into the store and says, I want to buy one. And you say, well, I understand why you'd want to buy one, but why not take 10? If you're going to buy one book, why not take 7 books? If you're going to come to one, if you're going to get a monster producer, why not buy a boot camp to go with it? Right? Like if you go down there, why not go ahead and take this? It's the whole concept of supersizing people. Like, hey, you're here. Why don't you take some big fries and the big sweet tea? The concept of closing. So let's where does pray drive come in? Pray drive is an instinct. It's an instinct to see an opening and go for it. It's like I sense that you want to do this. This is our moment. This is our time. This is our window. There has to be intensity. See, pray drive has an intensity. The persistence is the follow-up. The intensity is the close. So what do you need to do? What do you need to take away from today's podcast? And I like these short little hits on pray drive. All of this is going to be in my new book called Flip the Switch. I do have a boot camp on this coming up in April, I think, at my lodge, where I spend 2 days on nothing but pray drive. How do you flip the switch? How do you operate at a higher frequency? How do you make it work, right? How do you make it go? How do you push? How do you pray drive in closing, pray drive in pursuing, pray drive in opening, pray drive in follow-up, pray drive in relationships? There's pray drive. Man, it's everywhere. Pray drive is associated with everything. So you got to get in your mind it does no good to go out into the world and just be busy. Money changes hands when problems are solved or opportunities are presented, folks. So what you're doing when you're selling is you're not selling a product, you're not selling a service, you're selling an outcome. You're selling an outcome. And when you're selling an outcome, there's got to be a moment. I know it's a little awkward for you to say, if this can help you. If this can help you, what would stop you from moving forward today? We're working with Michael O'Donnell, and I'll close on this one, which is the #1 door-to-door salesman in the world. And he knocks on a stranger's door. He's 57 years old, probably makes over $2 million a year, and he goes into a stranger's house, and he comes into their door, and he says, you're going to do something today that you never thought you were going to do, and it's going to be good for you and good for me, and you're going to do it today, right? You're going to do it today. So I asked Michael, what's the #1 word you say? Today. You're not doing it tomorrow. You're not doing it next week. And he tells them, when I walk out that door, I am not coming back. If you miss this opportunity and you miss this window, it's on you. It ain't on me. And the dude's probably closing 30 to 40% because he has so much confidence, so much swag, so much pray drive to walk in a stranger's house and say, you're doing it today. That is pray drive. If you like this concept, I'm speaking on it all over the country. I'd love to come to your conference. I just did a big virtual conference. I'm headed out to Scottsdale, Arizona in a few days. I'm doing pray drive tomorrow with a mortgage company, a $2 billion mortgage company that's trying to get to $5 billion. I'm doing Scottsdale, Arizona on Thursday for a group of hungry real estate professionals. I'm doing me and Sharon Lecter Friday, Saturday. I'm doing 1,800 coaches. This is a subject, once this is activated, gosh, it's over, man. The pray drive. Once you know how to close people, you will make more money than you've ever made in your life because you simply ask the question. I'm selling a piece of property in my hometown, and I just told the woman, either you sign the contract or I will put it on the market and somebody else will buy it. Now, how would you feel if you want to buy it and some lawyer is holding you up and I sell it to somebody else? How would you feel if I call you and I have to tell you that? That's pray drive, man. Take it or leave it. This is what it is. So, Flip the Switch is a book I'm writing. This book will be out in February of 2022 through McGraw-Hill. Be in every bookstore and airport in the world. And it is my life's work on this concept that I'm so passionate about, which is how to activate the pray drive in you and your people. I'm Coach Michael Burt. I believe everybody needs a coach in life. Thank you for listening to another edition of Flip the Switch. Over the last 15 to 20 years, I've coached thousands of business people. I have determined that there are 6 big missing structures. They do not have the pray drive activated, which means they've got into a static position, bored, complacent, in a rut. They just don't have the get up and go. And so there's a constant cycle of activating and reactivating your drive to want to go out there and make sales calls and grow and expand, and that can go dormant. It typically becomes dormant when you have some level of success and you get comfortable. And once you get comfortable, right, so that's a big missing structure. I also believe a missing structure is an explanation of service, which is what we're going to talk about today. You do not have a world-class way to explain your value.